Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to make vegan macarons. Instead of egg whites, we're going to use aquafaba, which is chickpea water. And the method I'm going to show you today is the Italian method. Start by adding water and white sugar into a small sauce pot. And you're going to start by heating it up on medium heat until it reaches 260. And then in your stand mixer bowl, you want to add cream of tartar and aquafaba. And you want to also make sure that your aquafaba is the right consistency and start whipping it with your whisk attachment. Now in a separate large bowl, you want to sift together icing sugar and also almond flour. And I'm just using a thermal gun to check the temperature of the sugar water mixture. And here I just want to show you that I'm doing all these three things simultaneously. After you finish sifting, you're going to add more aquafaba, and also you can add food coloring at this stage as well. I'm checking the temperature to make sure it reaches 260, and then I'm going to slowly pour into the meringue mixture at a high speed. Continue mixing for a few minutes until it's thick and glossy. While that is mixing, I'm just going back to the almond mixture and mixing that up until all the clumps are gone. Make sure you get everything at the bottom. The meringue should be thick, glossy, and have stiff peaks. Now you're going to add half of that meringue into the almond mixture. I'm using a spatula to mix it so I don't overmix the batter. Mix the batter in a circular motion until all the clumps are out. Then add the remaining meringue into the bowl and continue mixing in a circular motion. The batter should flow like lava and fall off the spatula slowly and return into the batter shape. If it is holding its shape after falling off the spatula, it means it is undermixed. But if it is flowing off the spatula too fast, it means it is overmixed. Preheat your oven to 140. Next, you want to transfer your macaron batter into a piping bag with a round tip. I'm using a macaron template under the parchment paper, and then I'm just piping on top of it. I like to pipe my macarons like this, but you'll notice that there is a little tip on top of each of the macaron shell. So what I'll do is tap the tray onto the counter a few times to get rid of any air bubbles. And I also use a toothpick to kind of swirl the tip around to kind of flatten it. And then I'll tap it again a few times on the counter, and then I'll set it aside. So repeat this again until you run out of macaron batter. This recipe makes around 48 macarons, but that will differ depending on the size that you make. Once all 4 trays are done, I put them in the oven to dry. You can dry them either in the oven for 1 hour at the lowest setting or at room temperature for 2 hours. After 1 hour, take out your macarons and preheat your oven to 255. Once the oven is preheated to 255, you can put all 4 trays back into the oven to bake. Bake it for 16 minutes. After 16 minutes, turn off the oven so the macarons can dry out more for 11 minutes. The oven temperature and time can vary depending on the type of oven that you have. After those 11 minutes are up, take it out to completely cool. Your macarons should be smooth on the top and with little feet. We fill our macarons with buttercream, so I'm adding some Earl Grey powder to vanilla buttercream. And then you want to transfer that to a small piping bag. Next, you want to pair up your macaron shells with their partner. I find this so satisfying when you can find 2 macaron shells that fit perfectly with each other. And then, of course, you want to fill up your macarons. After you're finished, you want to keep them in an airtight container, either in the fridge or in the freezer. They'll stay good in the fridge for a week and 3 months in the freezer. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. The recipe will be provided in the video description. Please subscribe and like this video.